Hi, I'm Isaac Evans Gould, the CEO of Powerful Within Clean Energy Society. I'm here today to talk about why I started this organization and the importance of the organization. Not only is this on a personal level, but it's also on the level of need in society. And during my journey, before I started this organization, I went through many trials and tribulations of life. Many of them were positive, some of them were negative. But no matter what I went through in life, I never lost faith. And for whatever reason, while I was trying to figure out what it was and what it was meant for me to do in my life, I went through many different skills and trades and met many different people from many different ethnicity from around the world, through my travels and from coming here to Canada. But I've noticed from talking with everybody, it's always been the main same subjects. Agriculture, a roof over the head, energy. Um, so, when I did a solar course and became a solar technician, I was trying to figure out what it was it along my journey to why, what was it I was going to apply this trade to? What is it I can do with this trade? What was it I was going to contribute back to society? And a lot of pains that I've heard personally through people that I've met and from people on media, and it's always been the same thing, the same thing. So I was trying to figure out what is it that I can do to give back to society? What is it that I can contribute to society? So I came up with these zero emission homes. It wasn't an easy journey coming up with the concept. It first started with solar powered aquaponics in containers. Why can't we put these in containers with solar power and contribute them to the world as aid relief? Why can't we put these into food banks and utilize it with fresh vegetation? So these were the first questions I brought back in 2012, 2013. It didn't really take place for whatever reason, kind of like when cell phones first started. Not everybody was involved in it. Not everybody, was into, what do you mean I can talk on a cell phone and, it's not being attached to the homes. For the younger generation, you don't know what I'm talking about. For those who are around my age, without giving myself away too much, you know what I'm talking about. So, again, I was trying to figure out what it is I can give back to society. So that didn't work. So years later, I went into the TPO PVC trade, which is the new kind of eco roof putting down, and I became a detailed welder, learning the whole trade. I think there's less than 100 of them in Canada. I became one of them to add to my trade belt with other skills, and I want to do more. I was like, what can I do more? What can I do to excel? It's not enough that I had, so what more can I do? So in 2019, just before this COVID pandemic came about, I've been modeling for the past year in 2018 in my head, a home for myself or a home for my family and a community. It's like, I remember when I was growing up, communities and going to visit family and friends. It took an hour to get there because I knew everybody in the neighborhood, or you knew too many people in the neighborhood. Nowadays, we're running through neighborhoods and stuff like that, and we don't even know 2, 3 neighbors next to us, to the left or right of us, or even in the building. We don't know maybe 4 or 5 people on our floor, unless you live there for a very, very long time, you associate with a couple of people. So there's a lot of things that are missing. And hearing people and seeing that all this division that's been coming about, I felt that it was a duty to find a way to be able to share what I experienced with everybody. And that was the unity. We multiplied instead of dividing. We helped each other instead of standing there and watching and videotaping each other just for media exposure. We actually went and helped. We didn't care about anybody watching us. We didn't care about credit. We didn't care about, getting a trophy other than, championships in sports or true accomplishments. So I developed this unity. So our homes, these zero emission homes that come with solar power, hybrid systems, because we live here in Canada, and we would, design them according to the climate for everybody in the world. But the concept that we came with these homes and the agriculture that you can now grow all year, 24 hours a day, works with this community that I put together, and this no waste food program that comes with this community. Now, it also creates jobs. It also gives the ability and the opportunity for those who qualify and those of interest, skill trades. We're willing to develop a program so we could teach those in the community some of these trades and skills and development that will lead into employment. Now, with this employment, I won't give away too much, but there's a formula that goes with this, that it creates employment. And because of this agriculture, I developed a no waste food program. And with that, it works on every level. It creates income into the community. It also creates empowerment into the community in a very diverse way, because we're all going to come together, on many levels, many age groups that are going to come together with the agriculture and the technology, how it brings everybody together. It also brings together, I put together an in-community employment. So there's a lot of formulas I put together to make this all work. So it's not saying that this is, I guess I'm just giving another option to life, a new life change, something that I manifested in my mind. I've listened to several different people from several different diversity of cultures, and it all came to the same things. So since I've been doing this for the past couple of years with this idea, I've been talking to many people on many different levels, and people love it, except for, certain people. But I'm doing my best to bring this out there, and I'm doing my best to bring this concept out there for the low and mid working class families. We're trying to make these homes very affordable, very functional. With today, a lot of people are working from home, so we were making these homes very functional, that you don't have to leave your neighborhood, but you can build onto your neighborhood. You can build onto your home. You can extend. We made it that way as well. There's many things we did that I'm not going to expose too much, but we will talk, and I'll explain, the formula and stuff like that too, how this will all come about. You can always reach me on the website at www.PFWCES.org. You can follow me. You can find me on LinkedIn, Isaac Evans Gould. There's Power From Within Clean Energy Society on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook business page. We're going to come up with a group page as well. There's many ways you could follow. You could talk to me and some of the people to what we're doing and what we're bringing forward. So I hope this video, excuse me, I hope this 10 minutes helped you get to know who I am, why I'm doing this, the programs, what we're bringing forward, the life change, the things, how it balances the economy and what we need in today's economy, and how this all works. Because there's a lot of things we've got away from. There's a lot of things we can do to empower ourselves. So let's help one another. Let's join forces. Let's work together, and let's accomplish these goals. I'd love to sit down at a round table and share the rest of these views and details with you. So please do not hesitate to reach out to get to know me. Please reach out if you're very interested and you want to hear more details. We do have a slide deck that we're putting together that we can share. It's in the progress, and let's make this happen. There's too many people waiting for this to happen. Let's start today. Thank you.